Good morning, everyone. This is Badri from RSoft. I'm CEO and founder of RSoft. Today, we are going to see in-depth features and functionalities in RSoft. So now, I'm going to talk more about dashboard. So in RSoft, we are in the dashboard area. In the dashboard, we have lot of options which are completely customizable. Each section will take you to the data respective to that box. For example, all these boxes are representing the data inside the CRM. So you can create as many dashboard filters you want. So by creating a dashboard filter, you can choose the color you want, or you can go with the theme. For example, I have clicked on the theme color. That's the reason it's going along with the theme. Or I can choose what color I want. So now I'm going to show you how to create new filter dashboard in this area. So I'm clicking on new filter. Here you can see the option whether you wanted to show in the dashboard, and this option shows whether you wanted to show the same in your mobile dashboard as well. You can choose up to 12 fields, whatever you like. And here you can choose a color. Here you can choose the icon, and you can share along with your colleagues as well if you need. And we do have a filter count as well. The top count, you can create the formula like Excel, and you can show the sum in the bottom also. And you do have an option to choose filter conditions. Now you can see the filter has been created inside the dashboard. This is so simple, like any administrator who has the app option to create a filter will be able to create a filter and navigate to the data. Now you have lot of filters. How you can use the filtrate option in the dashboard. For example, you already have a filter and you wanted to do another filter. For example, double filter conditions. In RSoft, we have an option called customer type, where I can choose only the customers I want. There you can see like only the data related to the customers has been fulfilled. If you want to reset that, you can do a reset and you can see all the data. Likewise, you can filter the data by product, location, executive, project. So all kinds of field which you have in the database, you will be able to use this as a second filtrate. And not only that, you can add as many filters you want. For example, you can add a filter here. Next, again you wanted to add a double filter here, you can do it. Again you want to add an email, you can do it. So you can do as many filters you want. So it is like a mini reporting area. You can see whatever applicable and you can reset this as well. Cautious about applying the filtrate, so it is a double the conditions what you are up. And moreover, in this dashboard, you will be able to move and arrange the filters in the way you want. As an admin, you have an option to disable the filter you don't like, and you can arrange the filter however you want. For example, you can minimize this filter and you want it back means you can revert this filter. So this dashboard is completely customizable and user friendly, administrator friendly, and it is completely process driven, and it will help you to increase your business to a very good level. So the next one in this module is like widget. For example, we do have pie chart, we do have bar chart, we do have polar chart, we do have stacked chart, and we do have a lot of funnel types as well. So all these kinds of widgets, you can, whatever your business demands, you can keep it. By default, you will get 5 to 10 widgets in your. I want to see what is RSoft IT25 records. Just click on here, it will take you to the record whatever 25 it is. For example, I just wanted to see the India Mart leads alone. Click on this and I will be able to see the India Mart lead. The next is the filtrate option here in the widgets as well. I want to see how many leads manager 1 has. You can see manager 1 has so many leads. You can reset all and see like you have the complete leads, and you wanted to see how many leads manager 1 you can see. and you can see how many leads has come yesterday. I mean last 7 days, you will be able to see here. So however you feel like you will be able to dynamically arrive on the widgets. It is completely user friendly, simple and faster. The next one is target. In the target we have an option of sum as well as count. So for example, in your company, you wanted a salesperson A to sell 5 HP motors for the month. You can set the target as 5 and you can see how many motors he has sold. So likewise, you can define as per your industry whatever target you want. So this target is completely configured as per your business needs. You can configure monthly target, you can configure weekly target, you can configure yearly target and quarterly target as well. So this target will be, as soon as a salesperson open up his system, if the target is shown in front of him, the study says 50% if you show them where they are, they will be able to reach where you want. So business person should show their staff where they stand so that they can improve and they can align themselves how they can reach the goal. So target is one of the important module. And in the dashboard, you have module wise options. For example, in the system, I have 4 modules as my primary goal. So every module will have a dashboard, widget and target functionality. And this is a module direct access. This is called a list view. We have worked on an advanced list view where we have utilized the world's best software and beyond which we have given the latest AI based list view. In this list view, you can very well navigate without any hurdle. This list view has all the options for your staff to fulfill their day-to-day activities without any hurdle. For example, they can filter the data however they want. They can click to call from here, they can generate codes from here, they can group the data from here. For example, my staff is grouping today's follow-up, tomorrow follow-up and day after follow-up. And my staff has another grouping stating that lead status hot, warm, cold. So from here they can click, call and speak in quick action and they can easily manage the data as comfortable as breeze. For example, this is an advanced quick action functionality where you can see only in RSoft. No other software has this option. So in this advanced functionality, if I am a caller or if I am a salesperson, if I have 100 calls to call, this auto dialer will be able to help to call in 1 to 2 hours. Whereas without this quick action or without this auto dialer or any other software, it will take 2 to 4 hours. Our manual work, it could take even 4 to 6 hours also. So this quick action will make everyone's work very simple. For example, today I have 100 follow-ups. I open up the bucket, today's follow-up, and then I start calling up one by one. And I need not to type the comment also. For example, I have 3 language option as of now. We are adding more. So if you are a staff, you don't want to type the comments. One thing, it will come spelling mistake and it will be a time consuming one. So what you can do is you can click on the mic icon and you can talk and all the data will be typed as a comment. So it will be a very good time saving option as well as very comfortable option. Once after you filling the appropriate field, you will be able to move to the next call without much additional efforts. And here you have a previous comment option where you can see all the comments you spoke earlier. So in this one screen, you can complete all the 100 leads within a gist. As a caller, first I see myself, then I have designed this feature, so it will be useful for all the people who are using the system. The main ideology of RSoft is doubling your productivity. If your productivity is double, definitely you will be able to achieve triple of your sales, whatever you are achieving already. So now in the quick action, you see all the fields available on top. You can click on primary number, secondary number, WhatsApp number. And if you have purchased an IVR, you can choose how many options you have. For example, landline number 1, landline number 2, landline number 3. So you can choose which landline the call should go off. So it is a very single screen. Seamlessly, you can handle all your work here. And in the quick action, you can send a WhatsApp, you can send a email, you can send a SMS. So all the actions related to that call will be completed and moved on to the next call. So all in a single screen. You need not to juggle between the leads, or you need not to juggle between the systems, or you need not to juggle between the modules. So it's all in one screen, where RSoft will increase your productivity 200% for sure. So we have seen about the list view and we have seen about the quick action. Now we are going to see about the detailed view. So this is the detailed view. Again, it's going to be world class, and you will not see in any of the software. Even the leading softwares also doesn't have this functionality. It's a completely adaptable quick view, again designed keeping the staff in mind. So however you feel like, your staff feel like they should be able to comfortably work. For example, all these fields are completely customizable, and you can sort it accordingly you want. For example, you want the status field to be on top. Yes, you can do that. So it should be approved by your admin, and you can do that accordingly. So this is the lead detail view. So in the leads detail view, you can see everything. Like here you have an option called header on and header off. So completely you can define as per your comfort, you can see the data. So here you have the navigation button. You can navigate between the options. The next option is like summary view. So you will see only the critical data. So in these options, you will not be able to see the unwanted data. The next option here in the lead detail view is like vertical or horizontal. The submodules view will be according to your comfort. For example, if you choose horizontal, you will be able to navigate one by one. So if you choose vertical, you will be able to see one down by one. So like that, you will be able to see what are the modules available in the submodule. The next option, you can drag and drop which submodule you want at the first. So all these views are designed keeping your staff in mind. So if you give them a system, it should be up to their comfort. If the staff is using the system, definitely that is the success of any system. Even though the system could be brilliant, very advanced, very robust, very high end, but end of the day, if your staff is comfortable to use it, that is the success of any system. So all these views are completely designed in mind, or you can disable any view you want, and it's completely user specific. If your user doesn't want to have this module, they can disable it. Whatever permissions you have given them, they will be able to play around within that permissions. So now again, a very good functionality what we have is like a click to call. Inside the lead detail view, you have a click to call option, and you can send SMS here, and you have an option to send WhatsApp, and this is quick action which we saw in detail earlier. So again, this is a very unique functionality in RSoft, where it is called as push to app. Assume you are opening this record Grace Moore, and you wanted to see the record in your mobile app. So just click this, and you will be able to see the same record in your mobile app. The same option has been given in the mobile app. For example, you are navigating a record and you wanted to see in a detailed manner in your desktop or laptop, you can click on the push to app button, so that from the mobile app this record will be opening up in your system. And one more unique functionality what we have given in the click to call option is, so if you click to call this number, automatically the call goes from your mobile app if you have signed in. It is purely very simple and beautiful option which is used up in the RSoft, which not many other software has. So you need not to dial. For example, if I have to call the Grace Moore, I have to dial up in my mobile app. I need not to dial it. So just do a click to call, automatically the number will be dialed from your mobile. So once you speak to the customer, automatically the data will be fetched up into the calls module. As simple as it is. And how I normally call the customer is like, I open the bucket, let's say I have 25 data, I do a click to call, I type in the comments, move on to the next call. Again, I do a click to call, move on to the next call. Within 10 to 15 minutes, I will be able to complete my bucket in a just. Now we are going to see the dashboard options which is given in the RSoft system. The same option which has been given in the web is given in the RSoft. So for example, you can do a dashboard and you can click on the dashboard and you can navigate the data. All these buttons are completely customizable, configurable and sorted as per your requirement during the onboarding. So here also we have a quick action and you can comment whatever you want, the same like web. Hello, how are you? So this is called as a button where you can see only the critical data, which is mandatory data. So likewise, you can do a right swipe and automatically the Vishnu will be called, and if you do a left swipe, automatically you can set up the action whatever you want. So the same way you can create leads from mobile, and you can see a button here in the bottom right corner which will show only the critical information. So you don't want to see unnecessary information, use this button and fill up only the data what is critical to save it. We do have an advanced filtrate option in the mobile app as well. So you can filter even by multiple fields, multiple columns and multiple parameters, and you do have an option to choose a custom filter as well. The same how we saw in the mobile app, you will be able to filter the data. It's a very advanced mobile app. It's not just a basic extended version of an Excel. It is purely designed for robust calling and robust business improvement. Now we are going to see more about attendance system in RSoft. So in RSoft, we do have an attendance system which is cloud-based. For example, in web, you can mark your attendance, and in the field, you can mark your attendance in the mobile. In web, we are going to see how we are going to mark the attendance. So I'm clicking on day in and clicking on yes to start my day. So you can see in the top right corner, the timer is running. So I can do all my activities for the day. So the timer will be working out without any issues. So as soon as I go for a break, I click on break start. It's a very simple but effective attendance system. So during the break in the RSoft, you will not be able to access any data. So if you are going to access the data, you need to click on break end. So now you can see how much time you were in break and what is your in time for the day as well. So you can go for as many as breaks you want. So as soon as you complete for the day, you need to click on day out. So in the web, you have option to day in, break start, break in and day out as well. So if you have clicked on day out, you will be able to click on day in only during the next day. The same option I am going to show you in the mobile app as well. In the mobile app, you have an added advantage where you can track the location of the staff as well. So you will be able to click on day in and the mobile app will capture the exact location from where you have done the day in. And I'm clicking on break in, break start and break end as well. So every time I do any action in the mobile app, the GPS location will be getting captured. So I can click on last shift and see how many hours I have worked, how many hours I took break. Likewise, I will be able to review my attendance and then I can click on day out. It's very simple but effective attendance management system. So as an admin, you will be able to see all your staff data and you will be able to download for monthly attendance and payroll processing. So this is a simple attendance system for people who are working in office as well as for people who are working in field. In the field, there is one more option where you can click on check-in and check-out option. For example, in RSoft, our staff meet a lot of customers directly in the field. So they can visit the customer and click on this check-in field. As soon as they click on check-in, their location and the meeting start time gets captured. So once they complete the meeting, they can click on check out, and you will be able to see how long they were in the meeting, when the meeting started, and when the meeting ended. Another new option what we have in RSoft is like a distance calculator. For example, salesperson A, from morning till evening, how many places he visited and how many kilometers he has traveled, everything can be calculated in RSoft. Via attendance, check-in, and also the distance traveled, everything will be almost 98% accurate using Google Maps. It's a separate product, so please check with your sales team if you want distance calculation. By default, attendance and check-in, break-in, breakout, day out, everything will be included in the RSoft CRM. The option what we are going to see now is lead flow. RSoft, the heart of the system, it's the leads. So the main functionality of the RSoft is to handle leads. We have been using, in RSoft, we have given for companies from 3 users to 3000 users. We do have a lot of hierarchies, and we can handle and show the data respectively based on the roles and hierarchies as well. In leads, you have a lot of options. Not only leads, RSoft is designed to handle the duplicate data. For example, as soon as the data comes in, RSoft will be able to validate whether the data is already available in the system in any form. Our AI-based algorithm will check primary number, secondary number, WhatsApp number, primary email address, secondary email address, and ensure there is no duplicate in any form inside the system. So if a lead is being captured, within a second, RSoft will tell you whether this data is already in the system or it is a new system. That is the power of CRM, which not many software has that. Every software will have an option to check field-wise. For example, phone number will be able to check the phone number. But we have an AI-based algorithm where every phone number, every parameter in the phone number will be able to check the parameters. So, lead capturing option. RSoft, we do have a lead capturing option in 360-degree area. All kinds of incoming integrations via URL encoded method and JSON method. So as soon as 360-degree, for example, you can capture leads from Facebook, Google, website, chatbot, any IVR and any chatbot, it can be incorporated. So all these leads will be in one place so that you get one single place where all leads are stored and it gets distributed. RSoft has an AI-based lead distribution mechanism. For example, you can distribute either source-wise, product-wise, or location-wise. I'm going to give you example of source-wise. For example, if you want to distribute Facebook leads to person A, you will be able to set it up and RSoft takes care of that automatically. Google leads to person B, then automatically all Google leads which are coming in will be able to divert it to the person B. Likewise, you can distribute medium-wise, source-wise, online, offline-wise. So every source-wise, medium-wise, RSoft, if you set it up, automatically the system handles even thousands and thousands of leads comes in also. The next option is product-wise. For example, if you are a manufacturer, you are selling a product of 5 HP motor, so you can distribute the inquiry if it is coming up 5 HP motor to person A, and if it is 10 HP motor to person B, you can set it up easily and you can change it whenever you want as well. The next option is location based. For example, in RSoft, we have set a location based lead distribution system. If it is Chennai, it will be handled by person A. If it is out of Chennai inside Tamil Nadu, it will be handled by person B. And if it is out of Tamil Nadu, it will be handled by person C. And if it is out of India, it will be handled by person D. Likewise, the system 24 hours automatically capture all the leads and distribute it without any manual intervention. The main beauty of the lead distribution system is saving time. For example, if you get a lead, it should be contacted as soon as possible. As soon as the system, RSoft system captures the lead, it reaches to the right person, notifies him in the notification area either through your dashboard notification, dashboard filter, as well as mobile notification. If you have connected your mobile through your smartwatch, definitely RSoft will notify you in a smartwatch. So as soon as a new lead is coming in, just single click to call the customer, so you get connected directly with the customer and the call gets recorded. It's a very simple system. It's not going to add additional efforts to your staff, and it's going to create interest to your staff to make them use and make them contact the customer in a easy way. If you give a very robust and simple solution to your staff, definitely they will be happy to use and utilize whatever you have provided, and they are going to show up the results. That is how RSoft for the past 12 years we have been successfully used by 5,000 plus businesses. So RSoft lead flow is completely configurable, customizable, and as per your SOP, we can understand, configure, test and deliver it. And every month 10 to 15 features related to the leads will be updated in web, both and mobile app as well. The next important area is communication. So RSoft, all the communication channels will be integrated inside the lead. For example, if Badri is contacting via IVR, the call will be received and automatically converted as a lead and assigned to the person who spoke the call. Mr. Raju, who spoke the call, will be added as a lead and he can take it on from there. So again, when Badri calls back Raju, the same call recording from his mobile app and fetched inside and shown in the leads area. The next one is WhatsApp. If a customer is communicating in WhatsApp, automatically against that particular lead, the communication will be shown clearly into the system. So you need not to juggle between the application and WhatsApp, so that you will be able to simply manage all in one communication in a single place. For example, Badri is an agent and Raju is a customer. So Badri can see how many times Raju has spoken, incoming, outgoing, from IVR, from his mobile, and how many times Raju has communicated in WhatsApp, and how many emails has been sent to Raju, and how many SMS has been sent to Raju. All the communication is simplified and it is available in one single screen for your access. If you know more about your customers and if you know more about his interactions, you will be able to speak to him in a very better and personalized way. So for example, if I know what I spoke exactly to Raju last time, I will be able to call them and say, hey Raju, last week we spoke and you said you wanted to finalize it today. Can we finalize? So straight away you can jump into the deal. So all is about data. Data is money, data is business. So if you have all the data of calls, WhatsApp, email, SMS, everything in one single place, even though if that particular person is moved to a different department or if that particular person is on leave, supervisor, you will be able to follow his lead without losing a customer. So when you lose a customer, you will not be able to get it back. So if a customer feels like he is supposed to receive a call today, and if the person is on leave and he missed to call the customer, your business will be losing trust. So as a supervisor, you have to jump in at that tough point of time, and then you should call the customer and ensure this is what you spoke to the person earlier and you or a call back, so we are ready to call you back even that person is also not available. So that builds a very good trust to the customer that company will be running even the person is not available as well. So every company should be data driven, system driven, not just person driven. So this communication module in the RSoft is very, very flexible, easy, and also robust for your business growth. So in RSoft, we have multiple calling system. For example, we have IVR solution. IVR solution where you can have a common number and everybody will get an incoming and outgoing from that number. So we do have a click to call functionality where you do a single click automatically. Whatever package you have purchased, based on that the call will be triggered from your mobile app or the call will be triggered from the IVR number. Auto dialer is a very good unique AI based functionality. In that auto dialer functionality, you can increase your productivity and make up more calls. For example, without any software, if a person is able to make 100 and 150 calls, with the normal software he will be able to make 150 to 200 calls, but with RSoft you will be able to make more than 300 to 400 calls a day without adding any additional effort. So auto dialer takes care and reduces the number of clicks and number of repeated work, so that AI will help you to make more calls and get more business even with the 6,000 rupees in Android smartphone. So you don't need a system, you don't need a laptop, you don't need a tab. All you need is a basic Android phone where you can do double the work of what you are doing in the system, because of which you will be able to be more productive. If you have an headset which is a noise cancelling headset, definitely you will be able to 50 more calls as per the research. So approximately if you are making 350 to 400 calls, definitely you are going to be very productive and your company is going to be very much profitable and you are going to move up to the next level. So if you are moving to the next level, your business increases, customer happy, and all this system in place without. So we do have call recording options in IVR. We do have call recording options if you are using non-Google dialer or specifically a Samsung phone. So you will be able to record all the calls in the mobile and you can utilize the power of AI and use the auto dialer functionality. So now we are going to see about the fields. So when you create a new lead, these are the fields. For example, this is a name field, this is a phone number field, and this is an email field. Likewise, we do have all types of field, whereas red ones are marked as mandatory and non-red ones are non-mandatory option. Now we have a very unique functionality called conditional layout. For example, if you are clicking on R&R, you will be able to see the substatus only related to the R&R. And next thing, if you are able to click the last lead, you will be able to see only the mandatory option will be last reason instead of follow up on. Whereas when you click on the follow up option, follow up on will be mandatory and the last reason will not be visible. This is called as a conditional layout, and completely this conditional layout is customizable as per your option. We do have an option to mandatory based on the status or the product. We can show the fields based on the product or any option, and we can hide the field, and we do make mandatory and relevant substatus as well. So this is completely customizable as per your need. The next one is dependency. For example, if you click on the online, you will be able to see only online related options. If you are able to click on offline, this will show only offline related option. This is called as a pick list dependency option. So likewise, you can show, and this is also have an option called section. So in this option, completely customizable as per your SOP. So we understand your requirement in detail and we arrive on the fields whatever you required, and we suggest you which are the fields should be mandatory and which are the fields should be conditional layout, which are the fields which should be dependent, and which are the fields should be in section A, B, C and D as well. So RSoft is completely defined as per the customer need. It is not a ready-made software. It's completely configurable as per your business need. Apart from this, we do have an option to mask your data. Critical data like phone number, email address can be masked. So in RSoft, we have partial masking and full masking as well. I'm going to give you an example how the masking will be useful. For example, if a lead named Raju is open to you, so you will be able to see the lead name source only. You will not be able to see the number of Raju or email address of Raju. You will be able to click to call inside the app and connect with them, and all communication is completely documented and recorded. So only admins will be able to see the number of Raju. That is the power of masking. The next option is called copy restriction. Like most of the banking websites like ICICI, HDFC, you will not be able to copy any information from your browser and put it in the Excel. RSoft do have same kind of feature where the data cannot be copied from your list view, detail view and put it in the Excel. So that kind of security restrictions we have. So people, if it is enabled, your team will not be able to copy any information by clicking on Ctrl A and putting it in the Excel. So that is completely secure. The next main part is server security. So we have server redundancy and have a high availability server system. For example, we have hosted our servers in top 21 locations across the globe. To give you an example, for Indian customers, we have hosted our server in Mumbai as well as in Bangalore. If any server down or server issue in Mumbai, it will never affect your productivity. It will be working fine from the server in Bangalore. And moreover, security system, as I mentioned earlier, we have a GDPR complaint secured. It is hosted, server is hosted in the most secured place. And in the physical form and in the software form, we use one of the best enterprise software and enterprise security firewall and enterprise database. And we do security audits every month, and we have only very limited access to the system. And moreover, the server is completely encrypted into 256-bit encryption for the critical data. So you can be rest assured our servers are equivalent to high-level banking servers, and the data is stored in the similar fashion how the banking rules norms has been delivered. So if we are into the business for more than 25 years, so definitely we did not have any impact on the security as well. And moreover, we take periodic backups every day, every week and every month as well. So this is helping us to manage the client data in a very protected and very secured manner. And moreover, we are one among few companies who sign up NDA agreement with our customers. So once you purchase a software and setup is done, we provide you the NDA agreement for your business protection as well as data protection, as we are honest about what we do. So please get NDA agreement once the project is completed. We are happy to share to all our clients with the NDA agreement as well. Now we are going to see the document management into the system. So in the document management, RSoft, you can have upload any data and you can create with how many ever fields you want, and you can download it whenever you want. All files formats are supported in RSoft, and completely it is controlled user roles profiles as well. Yes, you can upload all the links, documents, files, photos as well which are required for your business, and you can restrict the usage as per user rules profiles and sharing rules. So if you upload a brochure, you will be able to restrict that brochure data only to the sales team. If you upload an invoice or payment details, you will be able to show that only to the accounts team. So you can have all the files and you can have all the documents which are necessary format for your business, and you can store it in a single place without compromising access to the people whom you're supposed to give. The next part we are talking. Now we are going to see more about the integrations. As I mentioned earlier, RSoft 360-degree data can be integrated. We use web forms to integrate all our data. Our format, we accept JSON, which is the world's best format, as well as we do have URL encoded option as well. So we capture data from Facebook, Google, IndiaMart, Just Dial, your landing page, chatbot, IVRs. In IVRs, we support Nolarity, Exotel, TeleCMI, in-house IVRs, and all the leading IVRs. We support incoming data CDR option as well. So the next one is WhatsApp. So WhatsApp, we are a Meta partner, so we directly work with WhatsApp, and all the WhatsApp can be captured, WhatsApp response can be captured into the system. And we do have our own chatbot, and we do work with chatbots like collect.chat and other chatbots. all the possible integrations into, we do work with Zapier, we do work with Pabbly, so all types of integrations for incoming request, it's completely possible. And we do have specific algorithms which understand the incoming and automatically distribute the leads. System advanced functionality is advanced report. We have a AI based advanced report, and we are going to show you this is equivalent to a business analytics. Any system you buy or any system you develop, the reporting is the ultimate king. If you have the reporting very strong, you will have the complete control of your business. Likewise, RSoft is very strong in reporting, and we have dashboard, widgets, targets, as well as business intelligence based AI based report. For example, we have standard 20 to 25 reports, beyond which also you can create the report like this however you want. All our reports are completely export to Excel option is also available, and you can filter the reports by whatever options which are there in the filter. And you do have charts, and you do have module wise reports, and you can filter it. These reports are completely equivalent to business intelligence software. So you need not to have a BI software separately. You can do the reporting completely in the RSoft. It is not like another CRM where you have to purchase a BI report. This is inbuilt BI reports, and you can group column wise, you can group row wise, and you can do calculations. So this software is completely powerful with reports. You can see a lot of softwares in the market which looks like just an extended version of Excel. So if you are going to go for any software, please compare with the CRM software. Before comparing, what is CRM software? CRM software handles all kinds of communication with the customer. CRM software should be completely scalable. For example, a lot of market which are having a very cheap pricing will have just one module. It is not completely scalable. So if you, for example, in RSoft, if you go for a pre-sales, you will be able to scale to sales and after sales and thereon. And you do have customizable modules and new features, API, incoming API, outgoing API, better reporting. So that is called as a CRM software. For example, you know the market leaders like Zogo, Lead Squad, and also RSoft are equally important. If you compare a software which is like an extended version of Excel like TeleCRM, GoDial, Nudo, then absolutely they are like a ready-made extended version of an Excel. That is not a CRM at all. So CRM is something like Zogo, Freshdesk, Lead Squad, Salesforce, like that is a CRM. So please compare us with that software. So in the reporting system, as I showed you, we have all the standard kinds of reporting and advanced kinds of reporting. Also, we do have scheduled reports. So you can schedule your reports to your email and also WhatsApp. For example, as a business owner, I may not monitor email, but I will monitor WhatsApp. So if you want daily reports at 6 o'clock in your WhatsApp, RSoft will send you a scheduled report 6 o'clock sharp, whatever reports you're asking in your WhatsApp. So it is easy for you to access from anywhere. So every customer, we will allocate a separate database so that all this configuration are possible in the robust system. Now we are going to see more about data security. So when you're going for a system, it is natural that you're worried about the security. But when you go for a brand, definitely we have taken care of this already for 25 years globally. We are a GDPR compliant software, and we follow international data security policy. And we are also 27,500 data security. We are also ISO 27000 compliant software. So this data security, definitely we give you 200% assurance on that. And moreover, we wanted to share with you how we do the data security part at our best. For example, in our software, as I mentioned earlier, we have given from 3 users to 3000 users. In 3 users, to 3000 users, we have separate user role profile sharing rules control. For example, every user will be able to see what he's intended to see. Every user will be controlled by his role. Every user will be controlled by his profile. Every department will be controlled with the sharing rules. For example, Badri should be able to see only leads module, inside which out of 10 fields, Badri should be able to see only 5 fields, means definitely RSoft we will be able to control it. We have given for a lot of banking area people where we do have signed up an NDA agreement as well. So user role profiles sharing rules. These are the universal method to protect your data from unauthorized access. We are a 25 years old company and we do have 25 years of experience in handling international clients' data. So we host in the best data center where it is 7-layer protection. For example, where we have hosted our data, you have 7 layers of security. You will not be able to enter there in 7 logs. So if any technician has to enter to the repair area, he has to pass through 7-layer of security. So no physical impact of the server is possible. So that much secured server in the Asia's safest data center customer. So RSoft, I'm going to tell you of the sales support as well. So before buying any software, you need to check how their support is, what's their track history, how long they've been in the market, and how much customers are using and what kinds of customers they're using. So before going to RSoft, let me explain about software support. So we have a complete world-class onboarding system. So first of all, as soon as you book an order with software, so we dedicate a person who's expert in that industry. For example, you are into manufacturing industry, we dedicate a person and create a WhatsApp group who's having a very good experience, handled at least 10 to 20 clients in that segment will be assigned to you. And to monitor and support him, we will assign a project manager and we will assign a quality person who is going to check the quality and timely delivery of the project. So beyond which, I will, as a founder and CEO, I will also be in the group ensuring 100% customer satisfaction. So we take normally 1 to 2 weeks to completely configure flow, fields, modules, as well as integrate all the options and provide you training reports for the entire software. Once after 2 weeks, again, we will have a feedback call about our onboarding process. Once you're happy, your project will be moved to the support. Support, we have 365 days support, emergency support, and general business hour support as well. We can support you in every possible way. For example, you can raise a ticket and within 2 to 4 hours, you will get a response in the business hours. So you have a WhatsApp bot where you can chat directly and you can have a WhatsApp bot support as well. So our business hours are completely Monday to Friday 10 to 6, Saturday 10 to 4. And we have given you the escalation matrix, including my email address. So I'm happy to help you, and we are, as a team, we will grow. And RSoft has a proven record of 12 years with its enterprise clients, and look forward for you to join RSoft family and have a great day ahead. Thank you.